What's up, guys? It's your girl, Jay, the Market Slayer, and we back. So as you can see in the title, day 8, we finally did it. Finally passed the challenge, right? Right now I have the practice account open because they deactivated the 50K account because it's passed. I officially passed my Topstep Micros challenge, day 8. Now, today, it wasn't the smooth ending that I expected. It was actually a hot mess. The platform was freezing as soon as I got in my trade. Like literally as soon as I got in, and I'm watching it side by side with TradingView. So I'm managing it basically like, watching the levels play out and making sure that the trade is still valid. I'm still in, but I'm going to show you guys the hot mess that this was, because it was like I was recording it and I thought it would stop. I tried refreshing a couple times. So I kind of just gave up on trying to, document this last trade. So from yesterday, I only needed about 500 or close to 600. That's all I was looking for. I wasn't trying to get no home run. So I'm just going to go over my trade and break it down, why I took the trade. All right, so if you watched yesterday's video, when I gave a little bit of a top-down analysis on the potential of where we could go. Basically, I don't know why I have this here. All right, so basically, I highlighted the daily fair value gap here, right? Which was like from here to here. That was the whole fair value gap from this candle low to this candle high. But I went down on the lower time frame and I was able to see a refined entry. This was a suspension block that was left unfilled. So I was like, okay, we had some sell side taken after the market opened. So we had these lows here, sell side. We also we took out these as well. But as far as I saw it, we took out sell side and reversed. So that was the main thing. As long as we take out some kind of liquidity, we should be able to fill this imbalance today. So that was my mindset going into the market today. Like, okay, I want to see something get swept first. Because that's the main thing. Like, if you don't wait for the liquidity to get swept, you're just going to be the liquidity. And as you can see, it was a lot of choppiness back and forth after market open. I waited close to 10:30 after an hour of market open, because usually 9:30, if it doesn't really give much, you can wait an hour and see if it presents anything. So I saw that this 5-minute fair value gap formed here, and we got rejection and a close above. So that was a good sign for me. I got in on this next candle on the 1-minute time frame. So it was 2 rejections before I got in. And we closed above, and then it was just like we started to push higher. And well, actually no, we actually pushed down and filled this whole 5-minute imbalance on the 1-minute time frame. But on the 5-minute, as you can see, it was just simply wicks. There was never any closure below the midpoint, which was important for me. The 1-minute was just for my entry, and also just seeing how it is reacting on a lower time frame for the best possible entry. So yeah, we got all that. Never closed below. We stayed within the bounds of this 5-minute fair value gap. Pushed up. I saw we also formed a 1-minute bullish fair value gap. Actually, was this bullish? Yeah, this was bullish. Okay, so they both were bullish. But yeah, I'm bullish. So all of that is great. Like, these are good signs. We're using these bullish fair value gaps to propel ourselves higher. And it's not showing any reactions like it wants to come back down to these lows. So that was the main reason why I got in on my buy. Like I said, I would like to see this imbalance filled, but the midpoint was a decent area for me to not only collect my goal, but also, to let the market cool down. That's an area where we might get some type of pullback. So I was like, you know what? That's a good point. I'm gonna put it there. And this area, this 1 minute fair value gap was another confluence. I had to freaking I'm just gonna play the trade for you guys because it was just like literally a hot mess. The devil is a liar. I made it through. Okay? I still passed regardless of the platform issues. When you got technical issues, they can turn into psychological issues really fast if you let them. But I stayed cool because I know that this was, I could pass today, but also everything is in alignment with what I'm looking for. So just be cool. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in the trade, you can't panic. But I was checking with my husband though. I had to get up. I was like, is the internet freezing with you? Because he trades as well. But his was fine. So I'm like, okay, so it's only me. The devil is a liar. It's all right. I'm going to ride this thing out. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys the trade so you can see my struggles. All right, so this was how my trade played out. This was the 5 minute fair value gap, the bullish fair value gap that I saw. I went down to the 1 minute time frame just to see how it's reacting, and then everything disappeared. I refreshed. I'm on a 1 minute time frame still. I see the closure above the box, which let me know and we're rejecting off of the middle, which let me know okay, we should be able to push up from here. But instead, the market decides to go down right after I get in. And it broke out, so it disrespected the bounds of the box. Here I am just noting where I got in and had my stop loss. Okay, and then we pushed up and everything froze again. Amazing. And I'm just like, what is going on? Okay, I refreshed. Like I said, I'm watching this on TradingView, so this is why I'm sticking to my trade. The market pushed up about 500, it pushed back down. And at this point, I'm getting a little annoyed because it keeps disappearing, or it keeps freezing. And I was up a good bit before it did this. So I just took it out. And I'm like, I'll just wait for a retest and get back in, as long as it respects. Now, it formed this 1 minute imbalance, and I saw that the price was respecting that. It pushed up off of it and closed, came back down, price is freezing. Oh boy, I refreshed. Yeah, it was pushing up and it was just a lot, y'all. And then it pushed down. Now we're in ping pong land. This isn't real time. I sped up this video a little bit, but it's literally how I was dealing with this in real time. So I'm in and out of profit here. The market is going up. I put my stop loss at the area right below this 1 minute fair value gap. Back and forth once again. We were struggling to break this area. I could have cut it here, but I just knew once we finally pushed, it would be a big pop. So I just was kind of just giving it its room to do what it does. And then I stopped recording after that because it was just blowing mine. I got in on this area, this break of this candle, and then I secured my last $20 or so. And that's how I passed. Sorry guys, it's unfortunate that the very last day when I'm crossing the finish line, I couldn't share with you how it played out because I had a lot of platform issues. But you know what? I still thank God that we were able to make it through the finish line regardless of platform issues and all of that, because, it was a little rough. And just basically reflecting on my whole experience here, the reason I started this challenge was because eventually I want to scale up and trade the 5 accounts and copy trade them and all of that. And I realized that I need to be more disciplined and have a stricter set of rules to follow if I'm going to do that. Because before, I used to copy trade 5 accounts and I'll be up half the first day, and the second day I'll blow all five of them. And that's, you cannot keep doing that. So I decided, I'm going to scale it back. One, the market is extremely volatile, and it was a lot of Trump tweet candles that were big and giant wicks after. That's why, like I said, I wanted to incorporate a stricter set of rules, because as you can see, even on my days, I won days, but the days I lost, it's when I stepped out of bounds with my rules. And I could have been past this on day 4, maybe even day 5 at most. But because on day 4, I realized I was so close to passing, and then I just started to break rules and try to get over that and rush the process versus following the rules and making sure it's in line with what I'm seeing. So yeah, this was just basically proving to myself and even you as a viewer, 7 years in this thing, and I still struggle with psychology, but just to prove to you and I both that we don't have to over leverage to pass challenges and achieve goals. I also learned that not every setback is my fault. Sometimes platform freezes and the markets get messy and unexpected things happen. But the main thing you have to do is just stick to your rules and keep a cool head. So even though we have crossed the finish line with passing the challenge, we're not done yet. So leave me a like and comment below if you want to see me start this payout process now. I decided to get the consistency Topstep account so that I can get paid out every 3 days. I plan on trading this funded account the exact same way, with the patience, the discipline, proper risk management. My rules, 3 trades a day, 3 to 5 micros, the same thing. Nothing changes now because I'm funded. So we got to stick to the same rules so we can get that payout. And if you've been following this from day one, I thank you for the support and just sharing your experiences with me, because we all in this together. When one trader feels something, we all be feeling it. The pain, the joy, all of that. We celebrate together. And I hope that seeing both the wins and losses help encourage you on your journey as well. Because like I said, I was being completely transparent on here with the struggles that I still face to this day. And I wanted you guys to see it, because a lot of times people share the highlight reels and they think that when you're a trader that has been trading for so long, you don't go through things like this. No, even as you go through the years, you might find yourself slipping up, blowing an account, because we are only human. So I'll see y'all on the next one. And until then, stay disciplined. Remember, lock him up. All right? I'll see y'all on the next one.